Hi everyone, I'm Daniel, and I'm going to get back to my playthrough of all the campaigns in Arkham Horror the card game, coming back to the Circle Undone. It's been several months since I did the Forgotten Age, and just as a reminder, I'm playing with a limited card pool, just the sets of player cards that were released to this point, except for I'm adding in the Return to sets as well as the Investigator starter deck. So the core set, or revised core set rather. The Return to Night of the Zealot, Dunwich, Return to Dunwich, Path to Carcosa, Return to Path to Carcosa, Forgotten Age, Return to Forgotten Age, again the 5 Investigator starter decks, and then of course new for this video is going to be Circle Undone and Return to Circle Undone. Now, the beginning of Circle Undone has a prologue scenario, which I'm going to play for you now, and it hopefully will be rather short. Afterwards, in this very same video, you'll get the first scenario, the first real scenario with our 2 investigators, which, by the way, just to make clear, it's going to be Nathaniel Cho and Jenny Barnes, so we will see them later. Now we actually have to play some prologue investigators, and to make it kind of interesting, I don't know which ones we're going to play. I'm going to pick them randomly. So I'll go over to Arkham Cards here to take a look at what we do here. It says we take control of these neutral prologue investigators. So there's 2 players here. We're at this fancy party. I guess these are people who work at the estate, the Miger estate. Okay, we're going to choose them, and it's going to be random. We're just going to pull out 2 bags here, and we'll see who they are. We got Penny and Valentino. All right, that will be an interesting pairing. Just making it interesting here because it is a little bit of a dull scenario, but it might be interesting to play it with some random people. I'm gonna play it though. I'm not gonna use the tarot cards. So our intro, there's a lot of things to read that are story based on Penny. Penny is, who is she? She's an assistant. Okay. Her story here, she's the head housekeeper. Cool. We'll put her over here and then put all of her stuff in play in a second. I won't bore you with that part. I'll read that through myself. And then Valentino Rivas, who actually kind of looks like me. Silver Twilight Socialite. Cool. All right, I'm going to pause here and then we're going to put everything in play. Okay, we have everything set up. For Valentino, he has this opening hand, but you can't see. We'll come back to Arkham Cards in a second. We've got a couple copies of Money Talks, and we have Sure Gamble, the 41 Derringer, Cunning, Opportunist, and another Cunning. We have 10 resources starting. We also have a Shadow Hand engaged with us and well connected in play. During a skill test you're performing, spend 2 resources. Reduce the difficulty of this test by 1. Limit once per round. That's it. Well, we can evade this guy. Okay. Over here for Penny, we have an opening hand of Knife, 2 copies of Able-Bodied, Act of Desperation, another Act of Desperation, a Flashlight, a Stray Cat, and 1 copy of Lucky. Cool. We have a Wraith engaged with us, Dig Deep, a Flashlight with only 2 supplies remaining, a Knife, 2 resources only. This Wraith here has some special text. Okay, Haunted is the first time we've seen this. We're going to see it a lot in this scenario. Basically, if you fail an investigation, you have to resolve the haunted effects along with any other failure type things. Penny says if you succeed at a skill test during a revelation effect, discover 1 clue at your location once per round. Cool. Some fairly middling stats here, and some health and sanity we talk about in a second. We also begin with Whispers in the Dark. Make all these cards big for you. Another haunted effect that only sticks around for 1 round. Terror in the Night is already here. We'll see it again later in a different scenario, but if there are 3 copies here, everyone takes 3 horror. So, what's going on in this scenario? Well, as it says here, somewhere, all right, no way out. There is no positive resolution for the scenario. Investigators should strive to last as long as they can and gather as many clues as they can before their inevitable demise. Since we do not have decks, this part's kind of important. Ignore any instruction or effect that would cause them to draw cards or interact with player decks. And we don't have discard piles, so each player card that would be placed in their discard pile is removed from the game instead. So we are here to just try to survive as long as possible. Take a look at our act and agenda. So we put the clues on this act instead of location. Discover as many clues as possible before we die. After doom is placed on any card, each investigator must take either 1 damage or 1 horror, 2 or 2. Instead, if there is 5 or more doom in play. And when any investigator is defeated, that investigator must advance the agenda. All right. I guess we can start off by looking at our locations. Oh, and this guy here is here too. Billiards room, 3 shroud, 2 clues. Haunted is sort of miserable. Balcony here is a little bit easier, but also kind of a miserable taking direct damage effect here. And then we have this guy. Alert, Hunter, Ancient One, Spectral Elite, 3, 5, 3. We can try to evade it, but we also could try to kill it. Not with this team. It does not ready during the upkeep phase if we defeat it. Good to know. Okay, what are we going to do, folks? I guess we've got these enemies to deal with, so we can go with Valentino first. We probably are going to do the thing where we spend the 2 resources. Oh, what's the token bag look like, by the way? There's nothing other than skulls. I don't mean that there's no other token other than skulls, but those are the only special ones. I think it's just sort of the normal business that we have otherwise. So there's 2 of these and a bunch of other things. Can we could try to get a clue here after we do the evade and then move. Okay, let's spend 2 resources. Makes it 4 to 0. 4 to 0. There's no reason to use any of those cards. -3 is a success. Would have been a success no matter what. Okay, how about these? Does this definitely have after attacks you? Okay. Might try to get a clue here. We could have a couple of ways to do that. We can throw in, we got 3. We could throw in the Opportunist and maybe the Cunning. Try to get the Opportunist back. I feel like I'm playing Winifred here. We have 2, 3, 6 to 3. 6 to 3. Let's go. -2. That's not good enough to get it back, but it is good enough for a clue. So these are both removed from the game. And then we're going to hightail it out of here. I have no way to really kill any enemies. Maybe we'll have to put down the 41 Derringer. I should have used the Well Connected. That was very silly. That would have given me +1. What did I have? -2. I had 6. I would have had 7. -2 is 5. Nope. Wouldn't have made any difference. Cool. Penny. We have this Wraith here. I guess we just use the knife. Use the knife twice, try to kill it, and then sit here for clues. We have 4 to 2 if we use the knife. Sure. That is good for 1 damage. We'll use the knife top action ability again. That is good. So instead of defeating this thing, we are going to just attach it here as a haunted thing. Okay. I mean, it's attached. All right, last action, we're going to use this flashlight and go 1 to 0. 1 to 0. Cool. For Penny, that is a clue. Spectral Watcher moves here. Shadow Hound. We do get some money, but nothing else. However, 1 doom here, 1 damage, 1 horror. So what do we got here? We've got a 5 and a 7. Guess we'll take the horror. 7 and a 5. We'll take the damage. encounter cards. Penny, I guess, is lead investigator. A terror in the night. Ooh, we would like to pass this. It would get us a clue. However, we have nothing other than a lucky to help us pass. We could use the dig deep. Maybe we use the dig deep for one resource. So it gets us to 5 to 4. That is okay. That passes the test and gives us a clue with our reaction ability. Shockingly good. Valentino's in the middle of this problem, isn't he? All right. We have another Whispers in the Dark. By the way, the old one should have gone away. Okay, again, the haunted effect. So what's our plan here? Trophy room. Could get some clues. We could move here and do the evade at 5 to 3. Maybe toss something into that. Maybe gain a resource and then do it. Do it again next round. Sure. We're going to gain a resource. We're going to move here. We're going to do an evade at 6 to 3. Well connected gives me +2. Okay. By the way. All right. This guy's going to move here. Penny, we're going to just try to get some more clues, I guess. That's annoying. We can't use the flashlight there. Where are we to use the flashlight? Office? Really, she wants to be in the trophy room. Maybe we can kill the Shadow Hound with something. Maybe so. Okay, let's move one more time. And let's see if we can just do a little bit of damage to the Spectral Watcher this turn. 4 to 3 with the knife. I don't know. So move. I could check out the office. I do feel like we're gonna have to try to kill the Spectral Watcher. Like this is the hand I have here is for doing some damage. Not great, but let's try to do 4 to 3. Out of it. Well, that does that. We go to the enemy phase, we move this guy here, the Whispers in the Dark goes away, and we'll take a resource apiece, readying the well-connected. 2. Uh-oh. We'll lock that into position here. Okay, 2 of who knows what, right? Damage or horror? Well, we'll keep taking the horror, we'll keep taking the damage. There's nothing, no soak to be found. Stray cat, maybe. All right, what do we got? Penny? Okay. Trap spirits. Maybe I use the, by the way, maybe I use this to go 5 to 3. No, that's not that great. We can take the damage. 4 to 3. Okay. So we got the enemies and we've got the Shadow Hound. So we would love to either get out of here or kill something. This is going to be useful if I find the time to play it. And we live long enough. Okay, what about the Shadow Hound? I think we use the knife, and then we use the knife again. All right. 4 to 2. Okay, we're going to have to lucky that, so we move this from the game, spend a resource, 1 damage. Okay, then we're going to discard the knife and go 5 to 2. Is that? No, that's better. Okay. In fact, committing this would be maybe even the better thing to do. I'm up 3. I think that's all I'm willing to do. Okay. And then we don't really want to, after he attacks, lose an action. I mean, that's not terrible. I could play another weapon. Or we just get on over here. I think we move. Maybe we can pick up a clue from Revelation Effect for Shroud. Okay. Valentino. Well, we only have one thing we can do here. We have +2, 6 to 3. 6 to 3. Okay. And then we get out, and maybe we can get a clue here. Maybe play the Derringer. Can I get a clue? 5 and 3. You can go 8 to 4 with money talks. Or maybe we just wait one more round. Let's play the Derringer. 1, 2, 3. Maybe we actually can go back and do some damage. Shadowhound moves. Watcher. All right. 3 out of who knows what. Okay, we're going to take a damage this time and a horror over here, I think. Encounter cards. You know, this is usually not a problem. And yet, I think that is a problem. Another mist. I think we have to leave here. That's really funny. Okay. So maybe we go and then shoot something. Might want to just evade this guy and shoot this one. There's no point in killing this guy. No victory points in this first scenario. I've got the sure gamble. I mean, I guess that's what we do. We move here. We're going to evade the Spectral Watcher at +1. Ooh. 5 to 3. I guess so. Right, so we knew that was going to happen. We're going to have to use this. Otherwise I get hit. Yeah, we're going to have to use this. So I spend 2, this becomes a +3. Really way better with the Derringer, but that is the hand I've been dealt here. And then we just try to get lucky here. We'll shoot the Shadowhound. Resolve, yeah, that's okay. We have 4 to 2, hoping for a 0. Nope. We do 1 damage, which is actually not terrible. Okay, Penny moves here. We are going to maybe kill the flashlight. Yep. We're going to toss the flashlight out using our Act of Desperation, giving us 5 to 2. All right, this thing's dead, and we get 2 resources for our trouble. And then we play a knife or a flashlight, or we move. Maybe we move. We're gonna move. All right, Watcher comes back. Resource apiece. 4. All right, I guess we'll take the horror and the damage. Seems okay. Encounter cards. This goes to Penny, which is good because we're going to try to pass this. We got 4 already. These do not cost any money, so we're going to start dumping some money into this Dig Deep. 4 think actually I spend all 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That gets me to 8 to 4. Okay. Excellent. We succeed, and we get a clue. What do you got, Valentino? Watcher's Grasp. Okay, well, it is going to attack me for 3 damage. 1, 2, 3. Nothing I can do about that. It does, however, exhaust. As if it is the enemy phase, it exhausts. So there's that. So I guess Penny is going to just try to get some clues. We'll play this for the 2 resources and use the going 1 to 2, 1 to 0 with the flashlight. That's annoying. I guess we're going to lose 2 resources, which we don't have. So we take 2 horror. Wow, that changes things. We're still going to do it again. All right, that time we get our clue. Does this stay here? This is Hunter. We left the location. It should be here. Okay. What do you do, Valentino? We can go 5 to 3. That doesn't make any sense, does it? We can just take some resources and deal with this guy again next turn. I guess so. We'll take 2 resources. And then shoot. See if we can do any damage here. This is +2, so I've got 4. I got 6. 6 to 3. That's actually 2 damage. Sick. All right, upkeep. We take a resource apiece. And now this guy is also ready. 5 doom in play. 2 damage or 2 horror. Well, I can't take the damage, so I will take the 2 horror. And then over here, we take the 2 damage. Assuming that things are going okay here. We need to get to 7 if possible. I don't know if that's possible. Okay. Uh-oh. I think that just kills Valentino, right? Yep. All right. See you, buddy. So we advance this agenda, and we got to mark something. So we were defeated by the Spectral Watcher's attack, which is unfortunate. That's kind of one of the worst ones that you can have happen. And we would love there to be 7 or more doom in play when this agenda advanced. Well, that's not going to happen. Okay. So we will remember about the clues. But we're done over here. Taken by the Watcher. Okay, we would like to maybe get the last clue here. We're not going to survive any longer, I think. I mean, I could go try to evade. We have ways to do that, but take a damage, discard an asset. Yeah, that's fine. Let's see if we can get lucky with this clue. 1 to 1. I'm only doing this to delay the movement of the monsters here. 1 to 1. Nope. Haunted effect discards an asset I control. That's the flashlight. And then I will... let's go with the stray cat. Cool. Okay. Move. Move. During the enemy phase, get a resource back. Take 2 damage or 2 horror. Does this actually just flat out kill me? No. No, it doesn't. We can kill the cat and survive 1 more round. Or I can just die right now. I mean, we'll kill the cat. So if I can go here... Oh, well, we don't know what I'm drawing here. Trap spirits. Well, I mean, this is an okay way to die as well. We have 2 to 3. I could spend my 1 resource and then get rid of this in order to commit the able-bodied. Let's try that. Okay, so that's 3 plus 3. That's 6. 6 to 3. Fantastic. That's 3 damage, and we die from that. Very hard to get to the 7 or more doom in play. We tried. So this is pulled into the spectral realm. I guess so. All right, let's go over to Arkham cards and finish up this portion of the scenario in a brisk 26 minutes into the video. Valentina was taken by the Watcher, and then Penny was pulled into the spectral realm. Unfortunately, that is kind of the end of their story. We do need to tell them about how many clues we had. 5? Sounds right. Am I being hunted? No. All right, we will do the rest of this a little bit later. But for you, it'll be right now. Hi everyone, let's go ahead and actually play the real scenario. So if you're skipping ahead from the prologue, went as it usually does. I believe Penny disappeared in the mists and Valentina was taken by the Watcher. I don't remember how many evidence it was. I guess it's sitting right there, right? We had 5 clues in Act 1. That's probably okay. Let's go ahead and play our real investigators, Nathaniel Cho and Jenny Barnes. So let's take a look at their decks first, just so you get an idea. We have Jenny here first, who is our Clover. And reminder again, just cards from the core set through TCU. What are we doing with this deck? It kind of wants to be big money. We've got well connected, but it also wants to spend money because we have, Streetwise. I'm hoping to get Lola Santiago for some clues. We have Connect the Dots in here. Those are our 5 off-class cards. We've got Milan, Connect the Dots, and 1 copy of Preposterous Sketches to draw some cards. I don't expect Lucky Cigarette Case to do much either, but there's not much card draw in this pool, so something is better than nothing. That's what we got for Jenny, just trying to use her ability to collect extra resources every turn, and maybe we get some kind of a critical mass and can use all the resources for some good stuff. Nathaniel Cho. It's almost exactly the Nathaniel Cho deck. The only difference is I threw in Hollowed Mirror from this cycle, and I think Interrogate as well, to maybe get some clues along with Greta Wagner. The other thing that, I was thinking about putting some more Horror Soak in here, but I went with the Horror Healing instead. But the other thing that's kind of here, which is interesting, going back to Jenny, I want to try out You Owe Me One. This is also in this cycle and might be kind of fun to play some of Nathaniel's cards if he can't. In particular, maybe that Physical Training. Maybe that's a good card for Jenny to play, right? Spend some resources, get some boosts to things that she can't otherwise get. I don't think there's anything else for her to play, really, but maybe that, maybe Safeguard. Boxing gloves? No. We'll see how it works out. Maybe we'll get some better stuff for her to steal, but I think it might be fun. Now, we do need some basic weaknesses, so let's go ahead and have Arkham cards do that for us. We will draw random basic weaknesses. Yes, I'll use the app. Drawing the sign from Nathaniel Cho. That's okay. It's the one that makes your hand size 3 less. Through the gates. All right, we're going to play with those. I'm going to load them in, and then we will get started with our campaign. Okay, we are ready to go. We'll save these deck changes. So Arkham Cards is happy with us. I don't like Through the Gates. I like my cards. I don't want to just lose one randomly. So the Witching Hour, we need to decide what to do for we'll make Nathaniel the lead, for this beginning part. So when I played this with Superfang 99, we did the what can I do to avoid this fate? I think we will take the this is bullshit beginning. So we will add 2 Elder Things to the Chaos bag, and then we're going to do our setup. Let me go ahead and do the Elder Things before I forget. Down here, 1, 2, and they do have some nasty effects on the game, but that's okay. So we have, I believe it's 5 Witch Haunted Woods. So we're going to shuffle these up, and Nathaniel gets 3. 1, 2, we'll put a third one there, and then Jenny gets 2, and then we randomly go to one of them. That one's fine. This one's fine for Nathaniel. We also should do opening hands before we see any of this, so let's do that before I forget, even though I know what's going to happen here. And then, yeah, during this first act, we cannot enter locations that are not in front of us. So we'll do that. Let's do opening hands, and then we can get right into it. So this is a fairly decent opening hand. We got the Lone Wolf, which is really good. Dario might get us somewhere. Ecash, Connect the Dots is probably pretty good at the beginning here. And then maybe... I almost want to keep all of this, except for Dario. I'd rather have Milan, but having something might be better than nothing. I'm actually going to keep it. I'm going to keep this full hand. That sounds so strange. It's not the best, but it is not the worst I could do. Okay, over here, we definitely don't need Stand Together. We would love to get some Boxing Gloves. So I think we're going to dump probably everything but the Get Over Here. This is good for in case Jenny draws an enemy. No Boxing Gloves. I probably should have mulliganed everything. However, Nathaniel does have his ability, so it's not a total loss. Okay, so let's reveal the locations. We've got kind of a nice one. We can commit cards to each other. And then you cannot investigate while you have between 3 and 5 cards in hand. But we're not doing that as Nacho. By the way, in case you weren't aware, he doesn't do much on the way of clues except for the event that I have in my hand now, Interrogate, which does let me get some clues, but we need some other revealed locations probably. We'll see. This might not be bad. We do have the damage ability always, so we'll look for that. Great Elder Sign. And then Jenny doesn't do anything other than extra resources. So, I mean, we're going to play the Lone Wolf. It's 1 resource, and we'll get it back soon. Do we play Dario already? And then just... maybe I put the Streetwise down? I mean, we're not getting clues for a bit. And this only works on lower shroud, lower printed shroud. 2? Yeah, that could work. Okay, we'll play Dario just to have something out there. And then maybe we just play the emergency cash. 1, 2, 3. So those are 3 actions. Kind of not doing much, but that's okay. We just gotta draw cards. We gotta find the Boxing Gloves. A second safeguard. A second safeguard. We can look around at other locations. Sure. That's funny. Okay, okay. 3 and 10 resources. Draw another card. Monster Slayer. Okay, that's a lot of cards that we can't do much with, but that is the way things are going. So we get our extra resources. So we're up to 5 now. Very cool. A second connect the dots. Boxing gloves? No. All right, one Doom add to the agenda, and we're gonna make sure this is shuffled. Nathaniel Show gets the first encounter card, and Evil Past. All right, so nothing happens here until the encounter deck runs out of cards, which can happen. By the way, we haven't looked at the tokens here. We have 2 skulls and 2 elder things. Right. Okay, we knew this was coming. That was why we kept the get over here. So we'll be okay. So I think that makes sense to just have Nathaniel Show do the get over here, right? So it's non-elite enemy at your location or connecting one. So these are connecting, even though we cannot move ourselves. We can still shout through the woods and say, get over here. So we'll just do that. Spend 2 resources. We engage this guy. So we're at 5 to 2. That's probably good enough for now. -1. Okay, that does 2 damage because of Nathaniel's ability. And then we can punch it just 5 to 2 again, probably. Yep. See ya. I could have done this interrogate beforehand. Nope, because the damage value was 2. No reason to do that. I didn't need to use the clean them out either. I guess we just draw again. Maybe get the boxing gloves. We'll have to discard something that would be a safeguard probably. There's the boxing gloves. Okay, we'll play that next turn. As long as we don't get drawing the sign, right? Okay, over here, we get our lone wolf money. Turn begins, no one else here. We're gonna be real slow getting these clues. I mean, I can just take more money. And then, do I play the streetwise? Draw a card? I think I can draw a card. I could play the safeguard. That sounds stupid. I could play the boxing gloves. Definitely don't want to do that. I'm gonna wait for the physical training to show up. I think I'll just play the streetwise. That's why it's here. Okay, 3 actions, doing not much. Intel report. That's really good. We'll have to discard a card over for Nathaniel Cho. The safeguard. 2 of 8. By the way, what are we supposed to do? We're supposed to get 4 clues. Yep. A rotting remains. We have 3. We have a horror soak in the deck somewhere. But I probably do want to just take the initiative on this one. So 6 to 3. Or just pass with a 0. Frozen in Fear is going to be tough to get rid of. I do currently have the 4 and 4 with Dario. I might take the extra money, so when I spend it in a second. Yeah, that... Okay, well, before I forget, let's play the boxing gloves for 3. Maybe move. I can do the intel report to get 2 of those. Maybe I'll just have to lose some resources or spend them all or something like that. Yeah, let's play the safeguard. Maybe not. Maybe I don't want to play safeguard. Well, maybe I do. No, I don't. I'm indecisive here. We have 6 cards. I can draw 1 more card. 1-2 punch. Okay. Over here, I want to start getting the money now. So let's take 2. Let's take 1 more from the lone wolf. Then we're at 4 to 3. I mean, I could just spend 4 here and then 4 more and get 2. I mean, actually, I could just get them all, right? I can spend 4, 4, and 4, 12, and just clear off a bunch of clues. Is that really stupid? I might be able to get these. Actually, that's not the dumbest idea. We're going to do it. Okay, so we spend 4 for this. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to spend, so we get these 2 clues. We spend 4 for this. Lower shroud, lower shroud. So that gets me all the way down to 1. I mean, we're going to get the resources back, right? So that was 1 action. I think we draw another card. Okay. And then draw another card. Another intel report. That's pretty good. Okay, 3 to 3 on the Frozen in Fear. We can commit. Clean them out. Maybe we'll toss the safeguard. We'll go up 1. Or a 0. Or a 0. That's pretty good. Okay. We do have enough clues to spend. Let's go to upkeep. And then we'll decide. Another you owe me 1. Okay. Another clean them out. Yeah, there's no reason not to do that. So we will spend 4. Whoops, too many. And advance. All right, we get one of the set aside Arkham Woods locations. They're somewhere in here. Here they are. And now we hope that we do not get one of the bad ones. We must immediately move to it. So says this. And I guess we reveal it. Okay, this is the one Jenny could maybe actually pass. But it's the bad one. Okay, we're going to test 4 willpower. We're just going to take the -3. Okay, take a damage and a horror. Okay, then we get a set aside goat spawn. And then test 3 willpower or agility. So they're these guys. If we pass the test, exhaust and disengage. Okay, let's do that first. We have 3 to 3. We could also spend some money to go up. Got some good icons here. No, I think we're just going to go 3 to 3. -1. Okay. And then 3 to 3 over here. Also -1. I think I just want to kill these guys is sort of the thing. Then we 1 of the set aside demonic pipings into the encounter deck. Sure. The other 2 in the discard pile. 1, 2, shuffle. Okay, we've done it. So that was the end of the round. Yep. Now, next act is single investigator, spend 2 clues. Hey, we got them. Can't spend them until we get a relevant player window, though. Just throw these things over here. We're not going to need them. And we have 1 doom, so more encounter cards. The Deviled. You cannot trigger action abilities, activate abilities on cards you control. Well, I don't have any. Don't think I'll ever have any. Ew. That's not great. Okay. What does my interrogate do? Damage value. Again, there's not really any point to doing that. We need to get out of here. We need to pass this test somehow. Okay. Well, Nathaniel Cho, maybe we can find the get over here again if we defeat this guy. So we've got 6 now with the boxing gloves. That's nice. clean them out. We will try to clean them out. 623. Okay, that is good for 2 damage. Six, 2, 3. -1. That is good for a defeat and a search the top 6 for a spirit. Well, I mean, we have this. We have another one already too, but let's shuffle the deck. We will play one of them for 1 resource, draw 2. Tough choice. I could play this as well. Oh, by the way, I need to take a horror. So honestly, I think we play the Hollowed Mirror for our 3rd action. So we get one of these. Silly Melody comes into hand. And then the other 2, shuffle in the deck. All right, that's my turn. I mean, I could have found the other good over here, but I think we're just have to leave Jenny to try to evade. I can spend 2 resources on this. She might even be able to leave. Probably not without spending more resources, though. Let's go up 1. There's the auto fail. Let's go up one more time. That's a -3. And I need to save my resources, I think. So we'll just go up 1 more time. Okay. I also should have gotten a resource from Lone Wolf. Okay, let's go to upkeep. Searching for Izzy. Okay. The good news for this is all of these locations are the furthest from us. Oh, by the way, I should have spent my 2 clues. There's no reason not to do that. To do this. Okay, hooray, we can now enter locations in front of other investigators. Good. Okay, so now we're not locked in, even though I don't actually want to go over here. Anyway, you're back here. Searching for Izzy goes to the location that is furthest away. Well, I mean, the problem here is I'd love to get it on a low shroud location. It could be this one. We actually have no idea what this one is. 3 and 5, 3 and 10. I guess we can just go back to this location. Okay, we'll stick it here. I don't like it, but okay. Do I have money for you? Maybe eventually. Okay, we probably don't need another glory. Right, oh. 4 out of 8. We have good time, but okay, Covenant Initiate. Discard the top 2 cards of the encounter deck. I can do that. Another Covenant Initiate. And a Bedeviled. So we could interrogate her. Just don't really want to do it on this location. We'll think about that. Centuries of Secrets. We have 3 to 5. Discard the top 2, looking for a curse, like that. Another Covenant Initiate. So direct damage for Jenny and for our guy Dario. That is Centuries of Secrets. Okay. So we need to get out of here. The parlay is a cool idea to get some clues. I could drag her. Parlay. I mean, that's not really gonna do what I want it to do. I think we just kill her. 6 to 2. See ya. We will search the top 6 for a counterpunch, I suppose. Okay. So I might just have to do the soothing melody and hope that Jenny gets out, and then I move. Yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna heal ourselves a 2 horror, draw a card, another interrogate. Okay. So, Lone Wolf, we get ourselves a resource. We are going to... so it's the same, 3. I'm going to spend 2, and we go 5 to 2. 5 to 2 on an evade. Okay, that is a -1. Now we have to get ourselves out of here somehow. I think... Ooh, I also could use... No. I could use the 1-2 punch. I could play the Greta Wagner. No, don't need to do those things. We need to get out of here. So I guess we have to spend the money again. We have 5 to 3 to try to move. That's bad. And then we do it again. We got to commit a card. I want to play the card, but we need to go up 3. Okay, we get out, and we're going here. 4 Shroud location. I don't love it, but we do want to get these 8 clues somehow. And we'll have to figure that one out. We do have time. Okay, Dr. Milan, that might help us. And another counterpunch. Pretty sure I shuffled. Okay, we gotta get rid of something. I do feel like the boxing gloves we don't need another copy of. 5 of 8. Gross. I believe there's 1 in the discard pile. Let's just check. Yeah, just the 1. So difficulty 4, and then we just randomly discard cards. So there's really no point in committing. -3. 4 cards, please. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. There goes all of my interrogates. Love that card. Okay, Frozen Fear again. So, do we replace Dr. Milan? We might. So we need our money back. This guy's got Hunter, but we have the counter punches. So that should be okay. We lost our interrogates. We need 6 clues. Let's see. So we'll take a Lone Wolf money. We will get 2 more resources for action 1. Cards at random. So the ones that are left are lose resources and cards at random. I don't know how to pass this Frozen in Fear test though, other than the money talks. I can get 2 clues, but then we're going to lose a bunch of cards. So maybe I need to play all my cards. Dario, thank you for your service. We'll play Dr. Milan. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's our second action. And our third action is going to be investigate. Nope, I don't think that's a good idea. I need the intel report, I think. I think we draw a card. Another money talks. Okay. We're at 3 to 3. Nope. Not great, if we're going to be honest. Do we want to be with Jenny? Probably not. Am I going to be able to be over here? Also, Probably not. I don't think we've actually investigated a single time. We're gonna let the goat spawn come to us. I lost my one Greta, so we might get the other one. We also might get another one of these diabolic forces. Where there's one more, I think. So where do I want to be? I don't think there's any reason to be here. This is I can give her my resources. Honestly, not a terrible idea. Okay, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I can test this. Draw a card. 3 to 3. Again, it's never going to do anything. I don't have any of those abilities. Draw a card. Vicious Blow. That's good. In fact, that could kill the goat spawn. All right. Goat spawn moves here. We're going to get hit for 1 damage. Totally fine. And then we're going to do a counterpunch. So we have 6, 7 to 3. Excellent. We take a horror. We look at the top 6. Stand together. Physical training, can't take. This is the only spirit. All right. Upkeep. Okay. 6 of 8. We have the time. Demonic piping. All right. We have time except for we don't want to draw all of those. Okay, I can do like what? Nothing? Group blue once per round. I can just keep funneling my resources over to Jenny. Uh-oh. That stinks. So, I don't have enough money for this to be worth anything. We just go 3 to 5 and hope to get, okay, -1. All right, so I failed by 3. I will do the skull first. Ancient Eagles. Okay, now I have to fail by 3, so hopefully there's not a curse here. Curse. Curse. Ancient Evils. I mean, well, you know. Okay, we take a dark damage and Milan is done for. That stinks, but there you go. Maybe I should have held on to Dario. Of course, there's another one in here, I think. No, none of this. Or, okay. No enemies on the board. What do I do? We'll take our Lone Wolf money. I think Nathaniel gives up his money. And then I'm not sure. We can't just shred our hand again. So we probably need to wait one more round. So we'll play the Well-Connected. I can play the Soothing Melody on Jenny. That's kind of stupid. I want to use the money talks on this, so I actually do need to gain some more money. I can... I can't move. Okay, let's take that back. So we go first over on Nathaniel's side. We come here and no, first we gain a resource. That gives Jenny an extra one. Then we move here and we're not going to get our Lone Wolf money then. That's okay. Okay, so she will have 10. And then we're going to draw a card. Okay. Move, draw, resource. Okay, over here, we will play You Owe Me One. We'll play the stand together. Both draw a card. Overpower. Cunning. Okay. That was action 1. Action 2, we play the Well-Connected. And then we gain a resource. Sure. We gain a resource. Okay, money talk. So we got a base of 5, and we go +2. So 7 to 3 on the Frozen and Fear. Okay, get rid of this crap. Now we can start to get rid of things. Upkeep. Lucky cigarette case. Another Greta. Okay. 7. Racked. -1 to each of your skills during the first skill test you perform each round. Ancient Evils. All right, we do advance. That was 8. We did dodge the other ones. We discard all but the last 5 cards in the encounter deck, and then we get the topmost witch. Well, all but 5 is there. Topmost witch enemy in the encounter discard pile. Most cards in the play area. That seems like Nathaniel. All right, Covenant Initiate is the topmost one. Draw? Must draw. Okay, discard top 2. Right on. So that was Mythos, right? We did Ancient Evils already. Okay, I can get the clues now, but I think Nathaniel goes first and leaves. Resources. I wish I could do this. Maybe I will. I could take the horror. Nope, don't have the money. Okay. We will clean them out. Punch. Yikes. Okay. Well, we have a Monster Slayer, a Counterpunch. I guess we use the Monster Slayer. I don't like doing it, but I guess we will. We have 6 now. Okay. Dead. We will look for the top 6 for a Spirit. Get over here, sounds good to me. Okay. That was action 2. And then I think we move so we don't lose cards. I don't know where we're going. Back here to funnel more resources to Jenny, I guess. Okay. I mean, I might as well. We'll move 2 over. Get you up to 15. It's kind of dumb. We get 1 for Lone Wolf. We're gonna play the Intel report for 2, and then I think we have to investigate. So we spend 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and get 2. We lose 2 random cards. 1, 2. Those were the cards I wanted to use. I guess we just investigate with, I don't know, we'll play the Lucky Cigarette Case. And then we'll investigate at 5 to 4. Good. Good. All right, we've done our turns. We will go to upkeep. Interesting. Tommy Malloy. All right. Got something for Nathaniel to do. And then we're going to go 1 out of 12. Place 1 doom on this agenda for each witch at the Witch's Circle. We haven't seen it yet. We need 3 more clues. Racked. That's a little tough. Only for the first skill, though. Rotting remains. All right, I believe I do this and then I do this. Well, we'll find out. I can take the horror for now. 3 to 3. 2 horror. Okay, and then we take 2 horror here as well and test 3 to 3. Yep, I need these cards. That does nothing other than keeps it there. I think that's the first skill test though. That's kind of cool. I guess I was at 1 to 3. Anyway, this discards and then we reshuffle. Okay. Tommy Malloy. Do I want to play the... I have a flashlight in here. I don't know if I'm going to be able to use it. I think I might want to play this just to not lose my card. Okay, we'll take a resource. How many do I want to put onto here? Maybe like 3. 3 ammo. We have one of these. Probably more would be better, but I think we're going to run with that. So that was first action. 2, we're going to try to get the clue. I'm up 1. I can go +2. By the way, there's a counter for this. Yeah, I'm up 2. If I spend 2 with Streetwise, that gets me to 5, 6. Gets me to 6 because this only becomes +1. That's probably worth it. I'm up 2. Cool. No cards were lost on this day. And then I think I move here with the intention to do this next round. Okay. I guess I just punch this guy 3 times. 6. 6. All right. I guess we can look for a spirit. We have found a stand together. Didn't I take that last time? Maybe not. Anyway. Upkeep. Dario again. That's not bad. We've 8 cards. That's good. 2 out of 12. We're going to get some of those nasty enemies back. So I have to get these 2 clues. If I had the intel reports, I would use them. Unfortunately, I think it was better to use them here. I think. I mean, we'll just, lose the resources, I guess. There's only one of these. I can stand to just take this at 1 to 3. I don't think I can commit anything. Okay, 3 random cards. 1, 2, 3. I would have liked that soothing melody. I think that's actually okay. All right, Nathaniel has almost nothing to do. We can give some more resources to Jenny. We can go over here. It's just not going to happen, right? I think we just go funnel some more resources into Jenny. So we go 1, 2, 3. Move. So 1, 2, 3. Stand together. 1, 2. 1, 2. Actually, take 1 resource back. I want to play Greta. Okay. That's 3. All right, over here, I think we take the double action. We are at 5. We need to pass this. All right, having that extra 1 would have been good. I guess we'll just spend the 2. So we got 5 plus 2 is 7. All right. And then we're going to move here. I don't think there's any way to cheese these last clues. Upkeep. Perception will help me get the clues, though. And another soothing melody. That's good. 3. Another evil past. Surge. Can't have 2. Centuries of Secrets. 1. Yeah. 1 to 5. -3. Okay, 5 it is. There's a curse. 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. 1 and 1. Demonic piping. It's a little scary. Rotting remains. Do I well connect this? I think I do. -1. There's a chance I get the Piper. There's a chance I get the Piper. Okay. So we need to run over there. Maybe some healing. Okay, so we're already here. We can play our Dario. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 for Lone Wolf. We get a little bit better stats now. We can perception this. I don't know if have I been succeed by 2 at all? I think that last test was succeed by 2, right? I drew a 0. I don't remember. Okay. We have 6. 6 to 3. -1. Well, that is succeeds by 2. So we will do a lucky cigarette case. A flashlight is good. I lose a resource. All right, so I played, I investigated. I may play the flashlight for 2. Okay. I don't know. We move here. We soothing melody, I guess. For the 2 horror, I think that makes sense. And we have Randall. Okay, if need be. I mean, I can try to get rid of one of these. Well, we'll just go at 3 to 3. Maybe we'll get a 0. Maybe we'll get a -2. Should have committed Randall. Okay. This business is a little tough. We may just have to draw a witch and evade it. Okay. Through the gates, we remove the flashlight. Cute. Thank you, game. Physical training. That could help. 4 of 12. Ghost fun. Okay. That'll help with the clues, I think. Frozen in fear. So we got to kill this guy. I think Jenny has to go first in order to keep the Dario bucks. Yeah. All right, so we're at 6 to 3. On the other hand, maybe not. Yes, maybe not. Okay, we're gonna do a regular punch here. Oh no, I'm not gonna have enough to do the physical training either. Well, that's just the way it goes. Okay, we go 6, 7, 8 to 3. That's annoying. Well, now I am going to have to use one of these. Maybe this one. Okay. This is a bunch again. I think it's 8. Okay, -1 for 1 damage. And then -4, good enough to kill. All right, we will lose a resource because we are, well, first we get the horror. Horror. Then we use Greta. We take a damage on her to get a clue, and then we each lose a resource. That's action 2. Did I already do a test this round? I think I did, yeah. Okay. Last action. Can't just take a resource. That doesn't do anything. I mean, we can try to get rid of this. Come on, 0. All right, there's 1. Okay. Over here. We do need the Daria bucks. So I think we just have to take a resource for our first action. And then we go at 6 to 3. Okay. There's 1. We lose a resource. And then I think I take 2. That's just where we're at right now. We're a little bit slow, but maybe not. Maybe we're not slow. 4 to 3. Hey! Hey, wait a second. Leave an Elder Sign that's plus 11. That's a succeed by 2. Okay, we go to upkeep, preposterous sketches, and another physical training. Things we can't play. 5 out of 12. Yep. Goodbye hand. All right, we have 4 to, I think 5. I think there's both of these are in the discard pile. Yeah. There's no point in keeping these cards. All right, discard top card for each point you fail by. Yep. So I was at 4 to 5. So I failed by 2. I mean, I don't mind getting rid of those cards. And I don't take damage or horror because I had 2. Okay. What do I do now? I think we just get the clues and maybe we're ready to go. Problem is, Nathaniel has basically nothing to kill Annette with. So we can just start punching her. We have 2 cards left. We would love to get an Elder Sign on something. We can do some damage with Jenny, but not very much. Okay. We try to get a clue. We have 4 plus 2, 6. Good for the clue. Lose a resource apiece. And then I can try to get rid of one of these. 4 to 3. Yeah, this one's gone. And then we get some Daria bucks. We can spend our clues. That was going to put Annette out here. I think Nathaniel just needs to like draw a couple cards. Otherwise, I see she's got 8 HP. We have nothing that does extra damage. All right, give me my Daria bucks. And then we're going to draw a card. Reduce by 5. And then we're going to get rid of this. Fantastic. I guess we go to upkeep. Emergency cash. I mean, Jenny might be able to do some things. We have 7 of 12. We don't have a whole lot of, we don't have much time now. Coven Initiate. Discard the top 2 cards. 1, 2. Another Ancient Evil. This is gone. Okay. We might need to go for it. So, It's tough. This will do enough damage to a net for now, I think. We need to get another card in order to draw through again. Okay. Let's spend the clues. So we'll spend 6, all but 1. We advance. It is the Witch's Circle. I just don't think I have a way of getting 6 clues either. Lead investigator spawns Annette Mason. Here she is. 4 on the punch. Okay. This also has an after the enemy phase begins, unengaged witch. So Nathaniel's probably gonna punch and move. I actually kind of want him to put 2 damage, and then maybe Jenny can just... Okay, so we're gonna get 2 doom unless we kill this one. I can also drag her away. I can just go get her. That's not a terrible idea. I think we're at that point where it might be the thing to do. So Nathaniel moves and then moves back, taking a hit. 1 and 1. And then we're going to try to punch. So we only get doom at the Witch's Circle. The agenda for each enemy at the Witch's Circle. Unengaged. Ready, unengaged. All right. We have 7 to 4. I will commit this to go 8. Okay. Congratulations. 1 damage. We're going to hopefully turn this over and get something good. I was hoping for an Elder Sign as well. So Jenny can try to shoot. Are we be up enough? So 5 to 4. This gets me +3. That's 8 to 4. Okay, that's good for 2 more damage. I don't know if I can do this every round. I'm gonna have to conserve the bolts. Okay. I don't remember if I succeeded by 2. I probably did. I think it was -1. A guts. So maybe we just punch this one. 3 to 2. I can take the horror for now. Tough, tough. I think I'm just punch her. 3 to 2. -1. 3 to 2. Nope. All right, 1 damage. We get hit back for 1. And then Nathaniel gets hit back 1, 1. We go to upkeep. No. Yes. At the enemy phase, discard top 3. Okay. Brought to do this. 1, 2, 3. No witches. Ready her. Okay. Now we're good. Upkeep. Please be not what we're looking for. Okay. End of the round, place 1 doom on the agenda for... Nope, there's no one there. Okay, more encounter cards. There is a witch. 1, and we did cause the encounter deck to run out of cards. Draw the topmost hex card. Okay, it's the bottom here. Hex, 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 hex. That's a little annoying. Okay, and then this reshuffles and we get another card for Jenny. Oh my god. Endless Surges. Here is the Piper of Azathoth, and it's engaged with Nathaniel Cho. What on earth just happened? Surge cannot play assets or events. Well, I don't really have them. Oh boy. This never happens in 2-player. What happened? I would love to be able to kill this thing for 2 victory points, but we have no more events. This guy's a lead, I assume. Yep. Okay, so we could use it over here on this one. Jeez. Okay. She needs 5 more damage on her. What happens if we don't do it this turn? We take 1 horror, and 2 horror. That's 4. That definitely kills me. So someone's going to have to die. I think we do take the initiative and we're trying to attack Annette Mason. We have... Ooh, but maybe we do the boxing gloves. Ooh, okay. What are we going to find with the boxing gloves? Clean them out? Probably. I don't have any money for anything else. Okay. Jenny could go here and give Nathaniel the resources. Oh, that's really stupid. And it might actually be the right call. Okay. So Jenny shoots first. We are going... So give me my money back here. We're going to go +3. So we have 6, 7, 8 to 4. All right, that is pretty good. So she just needs 3 more damage. Do I dare shoot again? I think I should. We'll commit this. So we have 6 to 4. I'm up 2. Okay, okay. So that's 7. That means we can just end it. There's no point in doing this, right? I can't do 7 damage. Even with a 1-2 punch, it's only gonna do 4. Yeah. There's no point. We're just gonna we'll sit here and maybe punch this one. Okay. So we take the initiative here, and we are at -1. So 6, 7, 6 to 4 +3. No, we have not. Okay. So we're at 6 to 4. We can commit. Maybe we do kill this one first. Yeah. We try to kill this one. So we don't use our extra damage. Although it doesn't really matter. No, this is stupid. That doesn't make any sense. We'll just commit these cards. Okay, we have 6. Right, 5, 6, 7, -1, 6, 7, 8. All right. That's enough damage. And I believe yeah, I don't think I missed this triggered the second time, right? Yeah. Pretty sure. Okay, well, I guess we'll go back and see if I missed doing that. I don't think she sat there more than 1 round, so I think we're good. That should be it. We will advance because we've done enough damage to Annette Mason. My goodness. R1. I can't believe the Piper spawned. All right, we proceed to resolutions, and that is R1. We're all alive. I'm impressed with Jenny. Jenny did really well. Witch's spell was broken. We get some ritual components and mesmerizing flute. That's going to give us a nice chunk of experience. That should be 7 + 2. Sorry, 5 + 2. That's 7. That's what you usually get with this one. And why does it say 8? Oh, because we have 1 extra from the bonus. That was fun. That was a little bit stressful at the end. I don't know what happened to Nathaniel Cho. He needs to get a few more powerful events in this deck, which I definitely can do. But it's weird. Well, I mean, auto-failing the Vicious Blow, I think, also was not great. We will continue and play Scenario 2 next time. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed a little bit of nonsense here. I quite enjoyed the Jenny deck. I mean, we did some silly things with dumping my resources with this card, but I'm not going to complain. That is it. See you next time.